Today I'm going to show you how to disassemble the Ozone Strike Battle mechanical keyboard. This is for if you want to repair something on the PCB or have a look on the insides if you want to. The keyboard is held together by 8 Phillips head screws, so all you need for this disassembly is a Phillips head screwdriver. So first you have to take off a few keys. You don't need to take all of them off unless you want to clean the keyboard or something. Since this keyboard doesn't have an exterior top shell, the keycaps are very easy to take off, so you don't need to use a keycap puller. For a normal keyboard, I would recommend you do, otherwise you might damage the switches, but for this keyboard it's fine to just use your hands. So first we have to take off the 2 directional keys over here. The function key and the alt key. The spacebar, but I'll do that later in a different view to make sure you take it off correctly. The control key and the Windows key. Scroll lock and pause brake, F11 and F10, F7 and F6, and finally F1 and F2. And so let's have a look at the spacebar now. So this keyboard uses co-star stabilizers, so it's a bit more complicated than the other stabilizers. So what you want to do is go to grasp with the spacebar, pull up gently until the middle point releases, and that's just the stem releasing from the keycap itself. And then what you want to do is push the key to one side, and that will release that side, and then just pull it out like that. So basically those hooks are going into those loops right there. So now that you've taken off the required keycaps, what you're going to do is get your Phillips head screwdriver and unscrew them. So once you've taken out the 8 Phillips head screws, we're going to have to pry this apart. Upon doing this before, I found that this side was harder to pry open, so we're going to turn it around and open up the right side of the keyboard. So all you gotta do is just simply open it up, and what's holding it together right now is the cable, which is just held in like so, and just lift it up. So now that's free of the bottom shell. So as you can see, it's very thin and light bottom shell, and the keyboard itself over here. So now that you've opened it up, you can do what you wanted to do. If you needed to replace a switch or replace a dead LED possibly, and you can just solder on the PCB over there. So this is one of the most easiest keyboards to take apart, especially since it doesn't have that top shell that can be quite hard to take off other keyboards. But yep, so that's it.